Have you ever heard anything like this before, my friend?
Like what? The ad read just now?
I mean, it was a tremendous ad read, but if you bet $1 and a fighter lands a punch in the main event, Charles Oliveira or Dustin Poirier, you win $100. What is that?
Yeah, I mean that's just like a promotion to get you to sign up.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure it's with bonus funds or something like that. It's not like you can put $1 down and just be able to get that. They're basically just roping you in. I bet it's also on like your first bet with the sportsbook.
Listen, don't give them the fine print. We want them to sign up, and please use the code the MMA Hour.
MMA Hour, yep, there it is. The MMA Hour.
Yeah, the MMA Hour. I think I said that. Did I not say that? That would be weird if I didn't. What shirt are we wearing there? Is that Slam Magazine?
Slam Magazine, yeah. You know about it?
What are you talking about? Do I know about it? I used to have a subscription.
I still do.
You still
have
do?
one? Yep,
Wow.
still get one every month.
What is it like?
Same old, man. It's just like a cool basketball magazine.
I know, but in this day and age, like magazines are pretty obsolete. I used to love The Noise. Do they still do The Noise?
Yeah, they still do it.
I used to love The Noise. Of course, the infamous, I think it was 1996 draft class one with Iverson. And wait, actually, was that the one that Iverson didn't show up for? Kobe was in it. John Wallace was in it. Stephon Marbury was in it. I think actually Iverson wasn't there. Was my guy Paul Pierce there, my new best friend? Or was that the following year? I don't remember. Anyway, I used to love Slam Magazine. That's pretty cool. What is that, like a free thing that you get with a subscription?
No, I bought this.
Okay, respect,
yeah, supporting the magazine, man, yeah.
And thank you for representing Hanukkah.
Yeah, last night, get as much as we can out of this menorah, man.
Yeah, I guess as of 6 minutes from now, it's pretty much over, right? Because it was at sundown.
Yeah, 6 minutes. We can turn it off, take it off.
Yeah, but we appreciate you sticking with it. What's on the wall on the right over there? Is that Sean O'Malley?
Nope, no Sean O'Malley. It's the newest edition here. We got Khabib, Nate Diaz, McGregor, and Patty the Batty.
Where's that from?
My friends over at MMA Pens sent it to me. Yeah, now I'm just
now you're accepting gifts.
I'm filling up real estate just like you did. Liverpool-based company. Cool. Yeah, shout out to them, man. They sent them. I actually bought a few. I supported the company, and then they sent me some extra ones. There's some in the hallway if you have any interest. Yeah, these are the 4 they got: Khabib, McGregor, Diaz, Patty the Batty. So they look really good in person, man.
They do. Man, how about Patty making it to that? That
upper echelon.
Quartet, yeah,
it may be because it's a UK-based company.
Right. Everyone's in the giving mood. My friend over at MMA Bobblehead, Dave Manley, just gave me a box of stuff to give to the crew because there was that awkward thing where I brought some, I gifted it to some members of the team, and then 2 weeks later they were still in the studio, so no one cared. But he's such a mensch.
I brought some for you. I was, everyone was trying to grab at him. I was like, save a couple for Ariel. Make sure
pins?
He gets his. Yep.
Oh, thanks. That's nice of you.
Of course, yeah. I know you wouldn't do the same for me though.
What are you talking about? Why would
I get my Cormier ornament?
It's right here. I have it waiting for you.
I got the.
What'd you get?
Seconds.
What'd you get?
No, the ornament.
Yeah, but what did you?
The OG.
Yeah.
You gave it to Joe and Alex, and then they didn't want it. They discarded
first come,
it. So you
first
were
serve.
Like, here you go, Connor. Hey, you can take this.
I mean, you joined the team late. It was when you were on hiatus.
All right.
In between gigs. Okay, what do we got? I think it was a heartbreaking weekend for you, if memory serves me correct. I mean, let's
all around. Yeah. All around, yeah. Pretty
Can we
heartbreaking.
Talk about the elephant in the room? I mean, Kyle Crutchmer calling you out.
Yeah.
Calling you. That was one of the worst. I didn't want to be that guy because, listen, you make your picks. But when I saw you picking Oliver Enkamp, with all due respect, against Kyle Crutchmer wrestling...
I wish you had pushed harder because I was streaming that on my phone at the subway as I was waiting for a train, and it was just complete and utter domination. So now we've checked off the boxes of Ian Gary. I got to talk to him in person and be like, hey, you won me some money. That was pretty sick. And now... on the flip side, a guy that took my money, Kyle Crutchmer, calling me out on Twitter. So we're getting both ends of the spectrum there.
So just for the record, if you make a pick and I think that you are completely off, like
if you had that inside knowledge, I mean, you were like basically on Twitter, you were like, this guy is a moron.
Yeah,
like, I have no idea.
I was
why
shocked
he did
by
this.
that. I was shocked. I mean, Kyle Crutchmer is a protege of Daniel Cormier. He's got a tremendous wrestling pedigree, and I just knew that. And I mean,
he looked every bit of it too.
It had 30-27 written all over it that fight.
You maybe could have even said 30-26. I mean, every single time Enkamp got up, he just got slammed right back to the ground. Yeah, it was nothing but dominance from Crutchmer.
So how'd we do in Bellator?
Not great. We lost a little bit. We got the Pettis at the end of the night. The Pettis knockout was unbelievable. I mean, I was.
You had Pettis money line, right?
Pettis money line plus 164. Yeah, see, that's the only win we got out of Bellator. Look at all those X's on this, man. I've been bumming it lately.
Damn.
Yeah, damn is right. But, that's kind of the betting
Which
game.
was the one?
I took Johnny Eblen by decision. That was over within a matter of seconds. Like it was these Bellator losses. Like they weren't just losses. They were like in my face. Like, wow, why did you take that? Yeah, like
Which was the one that you had? You needed just 11 seconds. Was that for the parlay?
oh god, yeah, that was on UFC. Fiziev and Riddell.
Right.
I needed 8 more seconds. Yeah, that was when I knew it was not my weekend. We still had a winning weekend on the line going into that fight. If we got the over 2.5 and we got Rob Font, obviously didn't get either of them, so we got a losing weekend. But yeah, when you bet the over 2.5, you kind of start getting a little anxious once you get into the third round. Especially once you get into that, as you're counting down the last 30 seconds of it, you definitely start getting real anxious. And when you get the spinning wheel kick knockout, it was you just kind of got to swallow that one. And then parlays, yeah, we just go clean across the board, 0 for 4. Just a nice 0 for on parlays. So yeah, that's the game. Finish it up with the full recap. We finished down 3.45 units. I mean, we've just since 267. Right before that Jan Blachowicz fight, we were in cruise control. Ever since that Jan fight, I swear that was like when the tides turned. Now it seems like I just can't find a winner. But we are still up overall since we started this song and dance here.
Mm-hmm. So, plus 3.39 units. Yeah. Okay. And we have 269, which is a massive one this weekend.
I know you kind of get kicked while you're down, and you're sort of like, man, we got to go at this another week. But then we get the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view is always, it feels like there's more tape, there's more information, they're more fun to bet. It's a bigger stage. Yeah. It definitely gets you out of bed in the morning.
Are you starting to lean a certain way, especially in that main event, man? I don't know.
I don't know if I'm taking a side on that main event. I mean,
nothing.
It could.
Who's the favorite right now?
Poirier is the favorite. He's sitting at minus 160 last time I checked. I like the over 1.5.
Man.
But yeah, right? Like, I mean, I almost want to just not touch it and just enjoy the fight. Because there is that extra stress when you bet on it. And with a fight, like, I mean, this could be an all-timer if it turns out being great.
I see minus, according to DraftKings, minus 160 for Dustin Poirier, plus 140 for Charles Oliveira. Tough.
Yeah,
to me, it's a pick 'em.
I agree.
Honestly,
I totally agree with you.
Any result and any variation of that result wouldn't surprise me. Poirier via knockout, Oliveira via knockout or TKO, Oliveira via sub, even freaking Poirier via sub, decision. Like, I could see this fight going 6 different ways. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could also ask 10 people what they think of the fight. 5 of them could say Poirier. 5 of them could say, Oliveira. It quite literally to me is a coin flip. I mean, it could be a dominant performance from one of them, but oh man, I just have no idea. I could never talk myself into like loving a bet to place money down on it. If I had to pick a side in the fight. But I had a bad weekend. I've had a couple bad weekends since the beginning of November, but not everybody did.
Oh.
We have another member of the Hall of Fame added here. Our man Adam Skillington from the great country of Ireland.
13 legs.
He picked every fight right. 13 legs. He picks every fight. He had Asamat on there as well, but that one obviously got voided.
Was this 13? Was this all 13 UFC fights?
All 13 UFC. It goes 13 for 13.
Money line?
Plus money line. All of the money line. I mean, like, what are you thinking? You're so deep into it when Clay Guida is going off. What are you thinking when he's up against the cage? Like, I think at one point it was 46 significant strikes to nothing. I don't know how you wouldn't be freaking out because this thing cashed at plus 187,312. He turns 7.5 euros into over 14,000 euros. Yep, that's almost 16,000 US standard dollars.
That is nuts. So this guy hit you up.
Oh yeah.
You believe him?
I mean, he had the ticket. I mean, he hit me up as the fight ended. He was like, "Yo,
main event."
As soon as Aldo ended, he was like, "Yo, I'm in Ireland. I just hit this. I'm literally sending this to you as Aldo is getting his hand raised. Like, I cannot believe this happened." I mean, when you cash up plus 187,312, you get your face on the wall. So we got Adam added to the wall here now, along with our man Tony. So Tony and Adam.
Now he actually has his real photo up there.
Yeah, we got the real photo. If I can, I got some industrial Velcro.
I like it.
Kinda
There
tough
it
to
is.
get off. There it is.
Shout out to
Kinda weird
Adam.
having the,
Yeah, no, this.
there he is.
By the way,
you know?
what is it like for you? This guy, I mean, 1 a.m. is probably like 6 a.m. over there when that main event ends on Saturday.
Right.
He just won $14,000.
What do you do?
Well, one of the first things he does is write to you.
I love it. Yeah,
I mean,
it's
what an
awesome,
honor.
dude. I mean,
What an honor that
that's
is.
kind of what I like, I mean, I said it to someone on Twitter this week, I'm not like a gambling expert. I'm not the betting analyst guy. I'm a producer that gives out my betting picks, and I think it's fun seeing other people cash these huge tickets. I think it's incredible. I mean, that's awesome. I also have some honorable mentions.
Oh,
Well, we got. I mean, everyone's just cashing here. My man, 88 Jules, a 12-leg parlay plus 6,600. Just like that, AK. He goes perfect. He sends me 3 parlays. Almost plus 2,000, plus 867, plus 249. He cleaned up nicely. And then we do have the very controversy ridden Anthony Pettis ticket on here.
Okay, I'm happy you brought this up.
I mean,
why is it controversial?
All right, so people aren't wrong. So if you look at it, this is technically a bet slip. This is where you enter the amount of money and then you would hit place bet.
Yes.
So what people want is a receipt. They want a ticket. They want like the completed cashed out ticket of like, oh, wow, he really hit a plus 175 for $10,000. And, a lot of people asked for it and, he didn't respond with one. So I can kind of see what they're coming from, but I'm going to believe him. I'm going to say he put out 10K on Baby Bro, went crazy when the knockout happened. Like, because I mean, when it happened for me, I was stunned. I couldn't imagine if you actually had 10K on it. And if he's lying, it's really just a bummer for him.
He did he actually say that he did this? Or was he just sort of flaunting it? Because it could also be like, look what you would have won had you put in. He didn't, correct me if I'm wrong, he didn't actually say, I bet this and won this, right? So I don't think it's fair to say he lied.
Right. So I didn't get caught up on the drama until he had put the bet slip out, because I guess he said that he put $10,000 on Sergio Pettis. And then once it happened, everyone was like, show us the slip, show us the slip, show us the slip. And then he showed that. And, it was where you enter the money.
Sure. Imagine he, obviously he thinks his brother's going to win. Imagine before the fight, he goes on that site, he puts in the number. What would I get if I put in, what was it, 10,000?
Yeah.
Puts it in, gets that number, screen grabs it, and is like, haha, look what I would have won. But then actually didn't go through with it for whatever reason. Because 10,000 is 10,000. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I think that's what people are accusing him of.
Yeah.
But I guess in his defense, I don't know. Like, I don't know why you would screenshot. Like, just if you're not going to place the bet, I don't know.
He's proud of his bro.
I guess that reason exactly. So
listen,
if he
his
hit it, that's
freaking younger
incredible.
brother. Give him a break.
I'm going to believe that he cashed it. I'm gonna be the optimist. I'm gonna be that glass half full. I'm gonna say that he hit it. So
me too.
Shout out to Anthony Pettis on the big hitters.
I like it.
Yeah, and then I have one more exciting news here on the MMA hour.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to shout out our boy Jedi.
Shout out to Jedi. He said he didn't want the shine.
Yeah,
he had a nice 5-leg parlay, man. I mean, Jedi seems to do better than me. You might just have to start bringing him on. Throw me to the side here, man. But I got a great idea from one of our guys, Rolling Stoned, on Twitter. He said to do a DraftKings league for the show, so all the listeners, audience can compete. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Our great friends over at DraftKings, they make it super easy to set up the league. They make it easy for you to join. Listen to that. So yeah, that's what I've done. I'll tweet the link out to it. People, are free to join if they want to. We'll do a free to enter contest if you just want to, get in the mix, and then if not, we'll do $1, $2, $5 entries. Obviously, we're not getting any of it. Some goes to DraftKings, and then the rest will go to whoever wins. But I think it'll be kind of fun.
So the league is for how many cards, or is it just like indefinite?
Yeah, it's just weekly. It's just every single week. Yeah.
So that's where you'll put your picks?
Nah, they're not. So it's fantasy.
So this is like you pick your 5 guys type of thing?
Yeah, so you pick 6. Yeah, I've actually never done it before, so I'm curious to do it.
This is completely opposite, but you'll be able to share who's in first, who's doing what.
Sure, yeah.
It's just a different level.
Yeah, and someone's going to win money, and like the league tracks how you do over the contest. Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
DFS.
DFS, that's exactly what it is, daily fantasy, but for MMA. So
I actually feel like MMA is one of the best sports to do daily fantasy, because you got your little card, you pick it's 6 guys, not 5. Why do I think it was 5?
I'm pretty positive it's 6, yeah.
You would know better than I. 6 guys, and then you just, it's kind of like a parlay, but in the sense that you've got your little group of guys that you're rooting for. However, if your first guy loses, you're still in the mix because you could then go 5-0, and win the whole damn thing, right? For the week.
Right, and you get points for significant strikes, knockouts, decisions, submissions.
I like it.
And you get a salary cap, you get the draft. So I think it's fun. So shout out to DraftKings for.
Will that start this weekend?
This weekend, man. I've already created the league. I'll tweet it out right after this.
Wow, we could have gone a graphic right here with the.
Well, the URL is kind of complicated.
Oh, it's not like a clean one.
No, it's not clean at all.
Okay.
So we'll just make it easy. You can just click right on it and join up.
Okay. And then on Wednesday, we'll check back in. I mean, looking at some of these odds, it sounds like you don't have the cojones for the main event. I mean, I'm a little surprised.
I don't think I do. A
little disappointing. I mean, some sort of, I don't know, prop attached to it. I mean, we're going to have nothing.
I said I like the over 1.5.
Okay, all right, fine.
Because then a perfect world, the over 1.5 hits, and then you just get to relax and just watch the rest of the
fight. That is true. You sweat it out.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Hopefully it's just a great 5-round main event.
Yeah.
You're just chilling for the last 3.5 rounds.
Now, 1.5 would be a round and 225? Yeah, 220. No, not 220.
So 7.5 minutes. 7.5 minutes.
Right. But like 250 of the second round.
231. So when the clock says 229.
I'm such an idiot. Yes, there's 60 seconds, not fucking 100 seconds. Damn it. Jesus Christ.
It's simple math, man.
Yes.
Calm down.
Wait, so once it hits to 229.
Correct.
Have you ever seen a situation where someone like did that and the fight ended at 230?
Not personally for me, but I'm sure it's happened. I mean, we had 239 with the physio. It's so stressful. It's stressful doing it. But when it cashes, it's fun.
Amanda Nunes currently a minus 900 favorite against Juliana Pena, plus 600. Cody Garbrandt, by the way, a minus 155 favorite in his flyweight debut, looking very Aldo bantamweight debut-esque, very skinny. Yeah. I don't love it, if I'm being honest. I really don't love it. I don't love Cody at 125.
I've been kind of looking at Kai a little bit.
Yeah, Kyle, I mean, plus 135, a natural flyweight. Mr. Sean O'Malley, a minus 310 against Julian Paiva. I think that's appropriate. The fact that Jeff Neal is still fighting is a little weird to me, but currently a pick'em, minus 110 a piece.
That's interesting to me.
Why?
I mean, he got arrested. It kind of makes you question the focus of the training camp.
Dan Ige, an underdog, plus 140 against Josh Emmett, minus 160, long layoff for Josh. So it's interesting that he's the favorite in that one. Dominic Cruz and Pedro Munoz a pick'em, minus 110 each. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting one if you put a little action on that one. Augusto Sakai, a little favorite. What else jumps out here?
It's a fantastic card.
There's
I was
like
going over it
freaking
last night.
75 fights on this card.
I think there's 15. I think 15 fights. Hopefully we don't lose any.
Yeah. Jillian Robertson, a big favorite, minus 400.
Yeah, huge favorite.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the biggest favorite on the card other than Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That grappling game.
Yep. All right. So we look forward to that. And that's pretty, I mean, there's Cage Warriors. I don't know if you're not a big Cage Warriors guy on the weekend as well, but
Let's get the train back on the track.
Yeah.
Before we head over to the
crazy, right?
Cage Warriors territory.
Yeah, I feel you on that. LFA as well. We still haven't ventured into LFA territory, but there's plenty.
Eventually we will.
Yeah, there's plenty for UFC 269. All right. And by the way, I wanted to check what are the odds on the new Jake Paul fight? I think I saw someone tweet
I think I saw like minus 220 for Jake Paul.
Jake the favorite, huh?
Jake's definitely the favorite.
Feels appropriate, right?
Right. I mean, I feel like if you were going to play Woodley, you'd want to play that KO prop if he's got the $500,000 incentive for it.
Okay. Well, that's for next week. All right. We'll check in on Wednesday.
Yep.
Thank you.
Sounds good, man.
There he is. GC. I'll be honest. Didn't think I'd make it this far, if I'm being honest. Whew. Thank the podcast gods.